real, right? Sunday night, you can kill that for 1 second.
7 o'clock every Sunday.
Look, 7 to 9 p.m. I represent for the home team, you know what I'm saying? And the home team is New Orleans, is Baton Rouge, is Shreveport, is Alexandria, is Lake Charles. But we gotta stick together. We gotta throw them L's up. If you from Louisiana, put your L's up, man. That's what I'm doing. I represent real big, you know what I'm saying? 7 to 9 p.m. All home team flavor, you know what I'm saying? And thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of people hear it, not only from around here, but that shit is on the international, worldwide web. So, you know what I'm saying?
Bilal, where you at?
Come on.
On the MP3. And I started this piece called A Message in the Music. You know what I'm saying? Because I got some cats that's really putting some shit down with a meaning. And I thought it's important that we give it some highlight, give it some shine. Oh man, Bilal, where you at? Not Bilal, a singer. He said he's a rapper named Bilal. You heard him earlier talking about all this hustling shit, but he got some music too. And the name of the joint was A PlayStation Costs More Than a Chopper.
Yeah.
And that was some real talk for me, so I put his shit on just off top. I ain't even know. I met him before, but I ain't even know he rapped.
Oh, what's down? Send a shout to the whole kingdom, you know what I'm saying? Everybody out there, my people. That's what's up.
KC representing. So how long you been in the game, baby?
Oh, man, I've been rapping since like 84, you heard me? You know
84?
what I'm saying? 84, man.
Oh,
that when I wrote my first rap, you dig? But I did my first song in 99 when I did the first little mixtape I did back with Third Eye Entertainment. And I did a couple of things on some mixtapes with my dog Joey Queens. And so now this is like my first single that I put out. So
this your first single. So it's like, you know, everybody and everything has its season. You feel like this your season right here?
I know it's mine. Too many people feeling the song. I've been giving away a whole lot of copies. I've been on the West Coast giving away copies. I've been out here in the city giving away copies, and people loving it. You heard me? So I'm just waiting on the radio play now, and y'all getting it to me.
So what can people expect? You know, there's a mass amount of new music that's just happening just everywhere, all over. What will make somebody pick up a rapper named Bilal CD as opposed to anybody else? What can they get from you?
Been waiting on the real, man. People been waiting on the real for the longest, and it's here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't out here lying to y'all. I'm telling y'all it is.
Bro. Well, we're going to go ahead on and get off into the song. And I want you to go ahead on and do the world premiere exclusive and let everybody know what it is, baby. Tell everybody. Go ahead, introduce your song.
World premiere, man. It's your boy, rapper named Bilal, you know what I'm saying? More Than a Chopper, a.k.a. a PlayStation costs more than a chopper.
Bro, and you heard it here first right here on Power 102.9, non-stop hip-hop.
She didn't know I was doing it.
So soak up the game, soak up the knowledge right quick. We got an industry influence highlight for the rapper named Bilal.
The AK-47 is one of the most common assault rifles in the world.
He opens fire with an AK-47 assault rifle.
A 2-year-old wearing diapers and holding an AK-47.
Girl hands it to him. He calls this small child over and tells him, "Daddy's buying you this chopper," he called it.
A PlayStation costs more than a PlayStation costs more than a chopper. I seen Ryan with a chopper, but that boy barely got a brain. A damn shame the daddy could barely spell his name.
Look, as long as you don't come around here with all that though.
Well, let me show you how I screwing up my city. See, that boy ain't never met his pops. His mama was a junkie dedicated to them rocks. It's sad cause that boy only knew the damn streets. Nobody ever even taught him how to brush his teeth. And every day he went to school, the daddy got kicked and picked on. He had him dirty, no name kicks on. Nappy head, snotty nose, holes in his clothes. No coat for the winter, so it's like his soul just froze. Ice water pumping in his veins. Ain't nothing left to do but to jump up in the game. A lot of hoods got some kids just like him. It's just another story of a never-ending cycle. A PlayStation costs more than a chopper. 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 A PlayStation costs more than a PlayStation. A PlayStation costs more than a chopper. Now the daddy, he done started a gang, and they all flamed up. They hustle around the clock until they all came up. The win came first, then came the hard. Did good with the white, but now they slinging boy. Money, cars, clothes, and the wars. Man, it came so fast, they ain't know what to do. Shoe boxes full of money under the bed. Choppers and Glocks with red beams on them. Scheme on them if you want to. Probably be your last move. See these youngsters will dump you in the dumpster, dude. Made the murder rate rise. Dropping like flies. Pay the piper or somebody gotta die. A young Nino Brown used to be a nobody. Look at him now. A lot of hoods got some kids just like him. It's just another story of a never-ending cycle. A PlayStation costs more than a chopper. Chopper, chopper, chopper. A PlayStation costs more than a chopper. A PlayStation costs more than a chopper. A PlayStation costs more than a chopper. Chopper, chopper, chopper. A PlayStation costs more than a PlayStation. A PlayStation costs more than a chopper. A PlayStation costs more than a chopper. That's why it surprised everybody and their mama got him. A PlayStation costs more than a chop. A PlayStation costs more than a chop. A PlayStation costs more than a chopper. That's why it surprised everybody and their mama got him. A PlayStation costs more than a chopper. A PlayStation costs more than a chop. Man, and daddy got shot 12 times. All in his head, neck, shoulder, and spine. This shit ain't nobody crying. Matter of fact, a lot of people glad he died. His own dog shot him. He never gave a good damn about him. He figured he shine better without him. A lot of hoods got some kids just like him. It's just another story of a never-ending cycle. A PlayStation costs more than a chopper. Chopper, chopper, chopper. A PlayStation costs more than a chopper. A PlayStation costs more than a chopper. A PlayStation costs more than a chopper. That's why it surprised everybody and their mama got him. A PlayStation